Hey Nikhil, welcome. So thank you so much for doing this. Now let's start with your introduction. Can you introduce yourself and tell us who you are, what you do, and we'll take it from there.
Thanks, Dhaval. I am a doctor. I am a surgeon. In specifics, I am a urologist, and I work in New Delhi. And I am 48 years of age now, and have a family with my wife, two wonderful kids, my parents living nearby.
Like, what were or what are some of the most benefits that you have got working with me over the past few months?
Over past few months, I would say, uh, first of all, knowing that uh, there are a lot of what to eat, what not to eat, what is good, what is healthy, what is not healthy. So everything is blurred. So you don't know actually what is what. Everything is written healthy. So so बिल्कुल पृथक करके देख पाना कि ये ठीक है खाने के लिए और ये नहीं, ये ये आराम से खा सकते हैं, यहाँ कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, कोई चैलेंज नहीं है, एंड हेयर this may not be very good for me. So, okay. And according to my health goal, as you said, that everything is healthy in proportions. Whatever you want, you can eat. There are no restrictions. But then there is a health goal that is in the forefront at all times. So, if I have a health goal of maintaining weight or presently of losing a weight, and if this is not in sync with that, then so so ability to see everything like that and ability to categorize everything like that, I don't think I have ever had that. Having known, having studied through medicine or बचपन में भी protein, carbohydrate, fats और balance plate सब कुछ देखा करा, लेकिन लेकिन इस तरीके से उसको देख पाना, अपनी बैलेंस्ड प्लेट में अपना समझ पाना कि whether I today I have had a balanced diet or not, this was not available to me. अभी तक कभी भी नहीं रहा और कभी भी नहीं देखा देखा ही नहीं इस नजरिए से.
Okay.
And so this was one. Then
How did you actually understand the food which is healthy, which you actually talked about in context of your goal? Do you want to give an example of that so people understand that better when they probably are looking at this?
so first thing that had hit me was understanding labels. That what am I eating? When I did the first food journal uh, with a coach, uh, then that food journal, whatever I ate, I recorded for 3 days, and then mm, having reflected on that, that what is it that I am eating? So when I read that food label, then I know that it is so much opposite of what I should have been eating. So this was one. Secondly, after knowing that also, and after uh, decreasing a lot on my processed food things and having more of unprocessed,
So minimally processed.
minimally processed things, I would say that even after that, in next food journal, again after 3 months, there was a reflection that okay, in breakfast I am eating poha with potato, with or bread with aloo sandwich or साथ में poha. So everything is carb, carb, carb. I was not able to see that. It was not occurring to me that way. That कि मतलब क्या खा रहा हूँ. This is also healthy. I could eat poha, I could eat potato, ये सब था, लेकिन eating everything together, not having proper proportion of कभी प्रोटीन मिस हो गया. प्रोटीन तो सबसे ज्यादा मिस होता है, पता ही नहीं होता हमको कि कब मिस होता है. एंड नेक्स्ट थिंग टू गेट मिस्ड इज वेजिटेबल. देन द सीक्वेंसिंग ऑफ फूड, कैसे खाऊं कि मैं फुल भी रहूं, एनर्जेटिक भी रहूं, और ऐसा भी ना लगे कि मैं भूखा हूं और फिर भी वो चलता जाए. तो ये सब बड़ा धीरे 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 करके आया, ओवर एंड ओवर, बार बार रिफाइनमेंट, उसी साइकिल में बार बार घूम घूम के अगेन गोइंग थ्रू द सेम सीक्वेंस. थोड़ा सा कुछ बेटर हुआ, थोड़े दिन तक वो समझ में आया. वंस दैट गॉट इनटू द सिस्टम, देन यू told me some other point, then that got into system. So probably it was like that for me. A new knowledge which I got time for that knowledge to sink in and get into my system. Then I was loaded with one more input and some reflection. Uh, ऐसे करके. I thought it is only about exercise. Losing weight is all about exercise. I have joined जिम many time और started रन. जब भी बहुत जोश आया तो फिर दौड़ना शुरू कर दिया या साइकिलिंग शुरू कर दी. And after losing a couple of kgs, I always lost them because I thought okay, everything is on right track और अब मैं आराम से खा सकता हूँ, पी सकता हूँ. uh, but ऐसा actual था नहीं. So now I know that this is the correct path. At least अभी जो भी है, weight loss कितना हुआ है कितना नहीं हुआ, numbers में मैं अभी नहीं जा रहा, but still I know that the path is correct, and this is how it has to be. I have to have uh, the diet in a proper way, and how much, then second thing was how much that diet was getting affected by my stress levels, which were totally unknown. I was not knowing at all that how each kind of stress, whether it was at work or family or just I won't even say stresses, but some things which are going in the background, and how they affected my eating habit, like having scolded my child or having not talked to papa properly, or and how that thing ran in background and I munched, uh, like having scolded my kid and then having something, this was the most common, or having an argument with wife, or thinking of something related to my work and then coming back and munching unknowingly what I'm eating unmindfully. So that was very common. Yeah, so I was telling you, just now I was sharing that uh, things related to something happening around me, and then unknowingly that thing is going on in mind, and I don't even know when I opened the refrigerator or when I picked something and started eating. So only when when you told me that how to break that automaticity and bring in something in between, some step in between, so that that uh, thing should not become auto, opening a refrigerator and having something should not become an automatic thing. So when those sort of screen in between something, some one step was brought, then I started uh, recognizing what I was doing. And then again, that also was happening very frequently in social gatherings. Whenever I was going with my friends, whenever I was going at conferences, especially, I attend a lot of conferences. I go out very regularly, uh, presenting my work, learning new things, and giving lectures, lot of these things. So every time during those lunches and dinners, while talking to your colleagues, I never knew how much and what all I ate. So I had no clue actually. Just talking and picked up on a cookie or picked up on something, whatever uh, is being circulated. So so I started seeing all that, and then step by step, I think uh, I was able to work on it very gradually, because probably इतना बिगड़ गया था सिस्टम, इतना बिगड़ा हुआ है शायद अभी भी, कि it will take a lot of time for it to come back, like uh, आज देखो तो उतने पिन पॉइंट नहीं कर पाऊंगा, बट इट हैज बीन वेरी स्लो ग्रेजुअल चेंजेस एवरी टाइम आई डिस्कस विद यू एंड यू गेव some input. So I have troubled you with all these problems so many times in our discussions.
Got it.
But that is where I got some clue कि मैंने क्या किया, मैं कैसे और कर सकता था, uh, मैं और इसको कैसे, how could you have improved it, was the question you asked every time. And then I went back and reflected in my mind कि अच्छा ऐसे था तो मैं और क्या कर सकता. जैसे ही खाना शुरू हुआ था, मुझे एकदम से जाते ही टूट पड़ने की जरूरत नहीं थी. I could have taken my plate, roamed around easily. That's what I do now. That take around, see everything, what I want to eat, what I won't. क्या क्या है जो प्रोटीन वाला पार्ट कहाँ है, ये वाला पार्ट कहाँ है, where are salads, and I start with them. I don't munch unnecessarily, and
Got it.
then
So let me ask you some pinpointed question. Like number one, have you stopped doing your social gatherings because you want to be healthy?
no.
Have you given up on any specific food or said, no, no, this is a food that I can't eat anymore, or any of these?
No, not absolutely nothing. I have my ice creams, I have everything, whatever. My dad cooks or sorry prepares very nice desserts, so I love them.
Mm.
And But drinks is one aspect. I realized, although I had never promised that I am going to give up on them or I won't ever take anything, but I realized that whenever I had uh, mm, a couple of drinks, uh, my control on my food choices got affected, and next morning I was sort of regretting why I did that. So I remember you asked me one question. Okay, you don't have to stop anything, whatever you are taking. That is, you are free. But just ask yourself, what purpose is it solving today? Whenever you pick a glass. So now whenever I prepare a drink for myself, I first of all ask myself, what is this going to serve? Am I going to mingle better? Am I going to be more at ease? Or just getting relaxed? If it is really serving something, then otherwise I just take a sip and keep it aside. That is not a primary thing now in my meetings. Otherwise, that was a focus point. That, oh, now drinks will start. We'll have drinks. So it's not like that. I'm okay with just a soup or nothing at all, or maybe just water with me, and
Got it.
mingling with people with equal ease. Uh, Singing on stage also with equal ease, without anything. So now I have become a little smarter.
Mhm.
Uh, there are, although I do not prepare my ये खाने का रूटीन कोई ऐसे नहीं प्रिपेयर करा हुआ होता है कि इस दिन मंडे को सुबह ये बनेगा, आफ्टरनून में ये बनेगा, बट ब्रॉडली आई नो दैट एवरीबडी इन फैमिली नोज दैट आई विल रिक्वायर अ लॉट ऑफ सैलेड. सो अगर मुझे बाहर जाना है, ऑपरेट करना है किसी दिन, या आई हैव टू गो, I won't be having lunch at home. Or so I go with a bowl of salad. Even at home, bowl of salad or curd is always there with me, for me. So I'm more conscious of what I'm going to eat. So likewise, things are prepared for me, and it is not only for me. I think everybody in the house has started getting some sense, and our food choices as a whole, as a family, have improved. So it is not only me. I am regularly getting coached by you, but it is everybody else. The discussions regarding food uh, have brought have sensitized everybody at home. So
Okay.
that is what has changed. And when I see, when I'm going out, I have to operate. I don't know when I will be eating. And if I, mostly at hospitals, I will tell you, in hospitals, you don't get proper, no canteen has all those healthy kind of thing. No, uh, प्रोटीन का क्या
Veggies,
होता है या
protein.
नहीं है, इस तरीके से नहीं कहीं भी रहता. तो कुछ भी रहता है. So it is very difficult actually. Even in hospitals, in our doctors' canteens, we doctor community is also not so much sensitized to things. और तो वहां पर भी फोकस थोड़ा सा रखना पड़ता है. खुद लेके गए, या कभी कभी हुआ तो प्रोटीन बार साथ में रख लिया, so that it is sorted.
Coaching and mentorship under this program different from any other diet or a meal plan or a exercise plan that you would want to or you would have tried.
Different because instead of putting pressure, uh, you act as that release valve every time. If I am taking pressure of, oh, ये ठीक से नहीं खाया, ये नहीं करा, मैं किसी गिल्ट में या रिग्रेट में हूँ, तो you release that pressure. Okay, so you, by asking the first question, that what best you did in the last week. So best, thinking of the best first, uh, takes away the guilt, and I realize that so many steps I have taken for going towards my goal, that the steps I did not take, okay, I learn from that and I can take them next time. So it will be a new day next day, and I will do them next time. So that is different actually. Otherwise, the pressure was of कि वेट इतना कम नहीं हुआ, अभी वेस्ट साइज क्या है, ये इस पे तो हमारी बात कभी शायद ऐसा सच होती भी नहीं है कि. So that is different, and uh, I can freely discuss everything. I discuss so many things with you. It is not only about diet and all. And uh, I ask you, is this out of course, out of syllabus? And then you say nothing is out of syllabus. We are dealing with life, so it is like Uh, so that is one unique thing in mentorship. So yeah, that is one unique thing. Yes, I see. I see that when I'm taking actions for my own health, uh, I in those days, actually I am reading more. I am preparing better for tomorrow's surgery. I am working on my music, able to find time for my music also. So an action day, so that action then spills over to other spheres as well, other spheres of my life where I want to do something. And similarly, a day where I have taken some stress and I am taking it to my, if it is affecting my eating pattern, it is affecting the other areas also where I'm in a state of inaction. Yes, it is there. Yes, sleep. I did not know how much it affected, but having proper good sleep. Uh, Now, if I am able to sleep, I did not have any problem with my sleep actually. First of all, but still, sleeping at 12:30 in the night and then having a 7 hour sleep is different from sleeping at 10:30 or 11 o'clock and getting up fresh at 6 o'clock. Both are entirely different things. Sleeping up with an alarm, waking up with an alarm, and now after coaching, sleeping with an alarm and getting up without any alarm, that is an entirely different feeling. And the day goes entirely differently when you wake up with with an alarm, or when you sleep at a proper time and wake up on your own just because you have completed your sleep. And then I did not know how sleep, proper sleep is affecting, lack of proper sleep or irregular
Mhm.
sleep was affecting. That is still an area of challenge for me. But I know that having done it for few days in between and every now and then when my sleep schedules are proper, how in control my entire day goes and my eating habits go. As Dr. Nikhil, I had never realized so many things are affecting my eating pattern in spite of knowing everything. And it it has taken, and I'm still in the process. It is going to take a lot of time for all those patterns uh, to sort of rewire and come to and get in sync with my goal. Uh, so, and it is a process where I I think nobody can read about it or learn in 2 days about it. It has to be on the court practice, then getting feedback about what I practiced, and then so being in touch with you constantly is helping me. I have tried so many other things, but I, for now, 1.5 years when I am with you, earlier with the other program, now with you only. So now is the time in last 1.5 to 2 years that I know that I am on the correct path. I have not lost that much of weight, but still I know because it has improved so many other things. My energy levels during the day, my blood pressure medications, that uh, uh, I was able to decrease just because now I am eating healthy. I am good with my choices, and I hope, yeah, ये रहेंगी. और बहुत सारे डॉक्टर्स को शायद पता भी नहीं है कि हम्म, इन सब चीजों के बारे में. We have forgotten what we had learned. We have forgotten. We have never brought it into practice. We have never brought balanced plates into our lives. So that is something where I think I will like to invite my community as well to see it from this angle and see how uh, I think if you have tried everything and then getting your hand held with a coach at every step, one should try that. Instead of advice, I'll just share what was my thinking pattern when I was on the other side.
Sure.
At that time, I first of all saw one video and where it was claimed that without any, you don't have to cut on anything, and still, if you are a working person with above 40 and struggling with this, So that drew my attention. But after having met you, I thought uh, maybe you are talking sense. But first of all, frankly, I thought that it is too costly a course, and I won't be able to give that much money for my health. For ये मुझे क्या बताएगा न्यूट्रिशन के बारे में, इतना तो मैं पढ़ के नहीं कर पाऊंगा. फिर मैं ऐसे 2-3 months passed, and nothing but in those 2-3 months. Then I got like 5 days of free training. I thought I will be able to read your mind और उससे मैं बहुत कुछ निकाल लूंगा और फिर क्या करना है ना, बस फ्री का कोर्स करूंगा. तो मैंने वो भी किया, and जहाँ पे जो कुछ भी हमने इतने दिन में बात करी या अभी मैंने बताया वो सारी बातें हुई, एंड यू टोल्ड एवरीथिंग इन 5 days. और फिर उसके बाद भी 2 महीने और बीते, नथिंग वर्क. वो जो नॉलेज सब समझ में आया, बट स्टिल इट डिड नॉट वर्क. देन ओनली आई ट्राइड. आई थॉट ओके, लेट मी गिव इट अ ट्राई. That is when I made that payment. Making a payment actually means committing myself, and that is when we got in that sort of agreement that yes, you are working on me. And so I think those reservations will be there for everybody, and it is very natural because you are going to spend on your own health. But then if there are no fancy equipments, there are no gym or any other courses, there are no fancy diets that I'm going to have. So overall, I think cost efficiency or सब कुछ, it is health efficient. Cost efficient तो अलग बात है. It is about my health efficiency. It is bringing that discussions into our day-to-day life. If I go to gym, only I go to gym. But if I'm working or with you, then everybody around me is getting that the feel of things, and environment is changing. So it is so many things apart from just me that you are working on. You even do not know. My son is now, he looks forward to a balanced plate. मैं सब कुछ डाल के लाता हूँ ना जब उसके लिए, कभी कभी मैं बनाता हूँ उसकी प्लेट कभी आफ्टरनून में. तो he says, oh, balanced plate है आज पापा. Okay. It is sort of, I don't know, it is sort of semi spiritual kind of journey. It is knowing myself as well. Peeling my layers. I was able to peel a few layers and see who I am as a person. What am I eating? Uh, I am actually not being myself when I eat unmindfully. I am not being myself when I eat unmindfully. So to be myself, to eat mindfully. I have to be myself and not pretending to be some other way. So yes, and self care is service. This is now it is sort of written everywhere that I have to first have my mask first before I can help others. So if I am healthy, स्वस्थ चिकित्सक रहेगा तभी स्वस्थ समाज रहेगा. If I am not healthy, तो नहीं होगा. I have to keep myself healthy. I think that is a credit that I should give to you only, because uh, taking it from surface to a deeper level, and even deeper level, that requires insight from a coach that you have been. So that is because of you, that how you take it and bring it out from there. You you don't impose anything actually. So you ask me only to think deeper. Okay, what else can you do? What else could you have done? And suddenly I only come up with some suggestion. And then, as you said, my job is only to increase your saying and doing ratio. So it is my sayings only which you sort of just keep track and uh, make me accountable like that. So Dhaval, it is that only, that say do ratio. For improving that ratio, one should be mindful of saying uh, and then mindful of doing. So that is where I think that is why I said that it is a semi-spiritual journey. Because
Absolutely. Like,
otherwise, without that.
new, what do you say,
Yeah.
angle to it. So yeah, thank you for
बिल्कुल,
bringing
मन
that.
सब आचा कर्मणा सब एक, मन वाणी और कर्म.
Yeah, so it's actually, a lot of deeper stuff. So yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Nikhil.